Hey everyone, welcome back. So this week we are gearing up to go back to school. Fun, right? I think not. I'm going to be talking about getting ready for senior year. For a lot of people, this can be highly stressful with a lot of decisions, and so I want to talk about some of the key points and the most stressful things that you're going to go through for senior year. For some people, the first question they ask when they figure out that you're a senior is, where are you going to college? And for some seniors, you don't know yet. So for those of you who don't know where you're going to college yet, I'd like to talk to you through some of the steps that I used to find my college. So first, what you need to do is you need to figure out what you want to do. And if you don't know what you're going to do, you need to find colleges with a variety of degrees. The best way to do this is to literally Google best colleges for this field. So say you want to go into education. Google best colleges for education in the state that you're in, or if you don't mind leaving state, go ahead and Google for the United States. And go ahead and write down all of those colleges and make those a list. After you get done with that, you're going to go through and make a list of priorities of what's most important to you, whether that be cost, religious basis, or location of the college. You need to go through that and decide what's the most important to you. So mine was cost and location to home. So what I did is I looked at all the colleges around me and came up with the best one for what I wanted to do with the lowest cost. And so you use that method to deduct colleges from your list and knock it down to about your top 5 and then apply to all of those. And that way you have enough options so that you can decide which college you want to go to. The next scariest thing that you're going to have to do is go on college visits. Now you don't have to actually do this, but I highly suggest it. So once you pick some colleges that you want to go to, pick your top 2 or 3 and set up a visit. Usually these visits are student-led, and they will show you around the campus of the college, introduce you to some of the things you can do, the classes you can get involved with, and give you the runaround of the college. It's very informational and I highly suggest it. Now, when you're going to a college visit, you need to dress comfortably because there will be a lot of walking and sometimes a lot of walking outside, especially if it's a university. So you need to wear nice shoes, look decent, but don't overdress. You don't need to bring anything really. They'll give you a packet for your papers, and you need to be ready for a lot of information because they're going to throw it all at you. But by the end, it will all make sense. I think that college visits are very helpful and quite necessary. Lastly, we have the ACT and the SAT. Now, these tests are huge, and they can be kind of daunting, but you don't need to be afraid of them. These are basically tests to see where you are at with your education. There's no pressure to do amazing on them. However, a good score can land you some decent scholarships. Now, my biggest suggestion is once you apply for an ACT or an SAT, take the practice courses. Do the papers they give you, and it will help you be more prepared for when the test comes. That way you're not nervous or scared, and just be calm and focused. Don't let the pressures of everyone else getting done around you or the time limits they give you pressure you. At the end of the day, it's just you have to worry about. So don't be afraid of these tests. They're not that bad. They're just a little frightening, but all in all, they're not horrible. Well, that's all I have for today. I hope I see you next week. Bye.